Is that candle wax? What is this?
I don't know.
Jesus Christmas. That was on my table?
Yes.
How long has that been
I
there?
don't know.
That's not the nastiest thing ever.
Is it not?
What's up, guys? My name's Xavier.
And I'm John. Long time no see.
Welcome back to another episode of Wiggle Weekly. Yeah. Let me set that down. Let me turn the thing higher. This is kind of surreal.
What, doing a podcast again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, our last episode was Who What? I guess technically Mac Miller.
Well, we did never.
Yeah. But we did the skit too, so I guess that counts for something.
We're here to discuss the first episode of Jeen-Yuhs, the Kanye West documentary on Netflix.
Yes, absolutely.
And probably talk about some other Kanye-related stuff because we're actually filming this on the eve of 2/22/22, which is supposed to be when Kanye drops Donda 2 on his $200 stem player, which we'll see how long that goes.
Are we splitting that for real? I'd be down too. After seeing that doc, I'm inspired.
I'll throw $100 at it. Why not?
Bro, let's do it.
If anything, we can resell it for monies.
Hopefully we can Amazon Prime it or something like that. Do the 2-day shipping.
I don't know. It's probably like you got to take like Kanye Express and it's just Canadian truckers that are refusing to deliver them.
We'll see.
The world is in shambles.
Yeah, dude. Skeet is blowing Kim's back out, and Ye is not using caps anymore. So it's just.
I think he's used. No, he switched back to caps. He said like he posted another one. He's like, "Psych, I'm back on it." He did like literally like immediately after.
Does it make you a little sad seeing how pure and innocent he was with this documentary, and then just how he devolved into like a even more talented?
I want to know
crazy?
when it happens. Do you think maybe part of it is like traumatic brain injury from his car crash that maybe if like knocked some screws loose, or do you think
brain injury? You think?
I mean, it's a pretty bad car wreck. I mean, there's
I don't know about that. I always correlate it to his mom passing, which is when he had some form of a manic break.
Yeah.
I don't know, because he seemed pretty cognizant. Because when was the car crash? Like, it was before.
03. It was before the college dropout because he had to record through the wire.
He seemed pretty cognizant throughout that whole period, and
I'm interested to see when things start to get interesting. I can't wait till it gets to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Oh my God,
or 808s.
Because at the beginning it starts out like he was wearing the vest and everything. It looked like the same kind of outfit that he wore during the when he was running for president and everything.
Well, yeah, and that's what he was talking about at the beginning of the documentary. He's like, we're going to focus on the election. We're going to focus on this documentary.
Gotcha. Okay. So they got a good bit of filming in. Jesus.
Yeah, he's like,
who's
the cameraman?
Cootie.
Yeah, he's like, Cootie has
Cootie and Shaik directed it?
Yeah. But he's like, Cootie has 7.5 hour documentary. Talk to him about that.
Yeah. That part I got. Golly, man. That was one of the main things I noticed, just how pure and just innocent he was. But he was still like, you can obviously tell he's always been Kanye.
Yeah.
And like, I think the main exhibit A is that Rockefeller scene, bro. Mm-hmm. That like when he's just runs up in there, and obviously he also like, his career was like I knew he started out as a producer. I didn't know he was like a mainstream ass like producer, you know? I thought he was just kind of low key, but like every other scene is just people passing him like, man, this guy got beats. That dude has the beats over there. Give me some beats, bro. To like almost to a point where they're like using him in a way too, but like he's all in all, he's being acknowledged for his production and how talented he was with that. I didn't even know he was like all in on being a producer at first.
He's a really dope line on Gorgeous on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy where he talks about it. It's like, act like I ain't got a belt in 2 classes, talking about like rapping and production.
Yo. Damn, bro. It makes sense. Like I said, I knew, but I didn't know to what extent, I guess. Like I said, I feel like this is the first perfect example of his Kanye-isms. Just kind of leaking out. He's going through the Rockefeller offices and everything. Obviously, he has like a name, so people are letting him in. And he's just going in, playing a CD. What was he playing? Was it
All Falls
Down? Bro. And I got secondhand like discomfort and hurt just seeing these people. Like there's one exec that he's playing it for was talking about her BlackBerry. She's like, yeah, I got the Galaxy Note 1.
You can get 4 emails on those. It's funny listening to talk about these things like that. It's like, holy shit, it's like it's really 2001.
Yeah, a lot of full circle kind of things.
Yeah.
Where he was like,
there's the R. Kelly scene where he was defending himself in like 2001 against these allegations of making sex tapes with children. He made it this far, and it's like now he's finally getting like his comeuppance from it.
How insane is that?
He's like, I've done a lot of things I regret. They were making fun of him too.
And then like,
it's just funny that they had that footage.
And the fact that it's still happening.
What if we found out that TV was off, and they
crop that in?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of full circle moments. It was funny, like when he got accepted to the panel, but they got his name wrong or whatever. He was like, I might as well just be Ye.
Yeah.
And now we're here where he's just
changed
his name.
They get Cayenne. Cayenne.
The whitest man at working front desk was like the pepper. Like that also hurt me. The amount of disrespect that he was. Obviously, we know what we know now. Because I wonder if we would have looked at him the same way if we were just like in New York walking down the street and just seeing this guy being like, yeah, I'm going to be the next one out.
He stops and gets a porno mag.
Yeah, honestly.
For $8, which is a lot of money today. $8 in like 2001 for a magazine. That's like. Yeah, this is why Kanye don't pay for OnlyFans. He paid his dues in the early 2000s with porno mags.
Didn't he say on the Drink Champs interview?
Yeah.
He gets it from Reddit or something like that. Just leaked OnlyFans. That's why we love Ye. It hurt seeing him get like rejected and whatnot. And that's like the better half of this doc, just showing. I mean, obviously the come up, but people listening to All Falls Down is like, nah, sis. Let me talk about this BlackBerry, and then like the first person he's playing it for, people are coming in, and you know she's just dismissing Ye as he's rapping one of his best songs to this day, and she's just talking to these 2 Hispanic guys or whatever, just completely disowning him in that moment, and it's like, damn son, a lot of people just writing him off, but as Cootie was this. This is like a little tangent. Did you know he wanted Drake to narrate it? Did you see that post on Instagram?
Yeah.
When he was trying to make negotiations. How weird.
Like Kanye.
Drake or Cootie?
Drake.
Cootie did have a kind of a cadence. I don't mind Cootie.
Cootie narrates was awesome, like Forrest Gump. Like seriously, you could throw Tom Hanks over this, like. Kanye went to a concert in Chicago with Jay-Z, and it made me think about my life and where I was headed. And then they took like 10 minutes of the documentary to give like a little preview on Cootie of him like when he was 8 years old holding up a VHS tape camcorder on his shoulder.
I realized it was destiny. He was on a Shawshank kind of vibe, and I respect it.
He is. It's like let the butterflies come out of your mouth, man.
Props to Cootie for just, abandoning his family to film Ye, pretty much.
He's like, he saw that first concert, he's like, thank God.
It's like someone had to make it.
It's crazy seeing him in the little tiny New Jersey apartment. This studio.
I thought it was a clean apartment.
It was.
It had like hella windows, lots of space.
Tall.
Yeah. I was like, this is pretty, like.
Probably like $500 a month. Now it's like $3,000.
Yeah, honestly, like he was making a decent living.
He was making $40,000 or $50,000. He set off of some beats.
Yeah, Jesus. Like bro, he was.
It's a lot of money now.
It's like aspiring, because he technically made it at that point.
Yeah.
But he wasn't respected, which is what I guess part one was trying to get across. And even with the damn scene, Doug Infinity, who was that guy?
Doug Infinite.
Yeah, his producer friend.
Yeah, they ended up writing a diss track about him because Double XL like cut out the part where he mentioned that he went to his house and he got his feelings hurt.
How hilarious was like knowing that was the same day where they met. He meets up with this guy named Doug Infinite. Well, not just a guy, but a producer he really looks up to. He grew up with in Chicago. Pretty much taught him how to make beats and everything.
Yeah, him and No ID.
Yeah, and they're just chopping it up, and then later that night, Doug Infinite goes on the radio. Is like, yeah, I just didn't like. I just felt kind of disrespected.
I was like, why didn't you bring it up with him?
And Cootie was like, considering they were cool that morning, this took us all off guard. I was like, that's the same day. I was like, excuse me, what you saying, Cootie?
And then I think he went on the same radio show that night to defend himself. I was like, Jesus, this is a crazy 24-hour cycle.
Respectful though, bro.
Yeah.
His mom described him perfectly because he was like,
oh yeah, and there was a really great scene where they're at his mom's apartment.
Oh my God, yeah, we'll get to that right after this, but
when they were sitting on the steps of their old house.
Oh my goodness, all the scenes with Donda, bro, is just so damn heartwarming.
Yeah,
but real quick, we're just, I think I'm reiterating this, but there's a perfect balance in just Ye's ego and also humility at the time, where like he knows what level he should be. He knows his worth and his value, which is the reason he's going to kick down the doors of Rockefeller and play CDs for this chick who's going to talk about her BlackBerry 5 seconds after. And he just knows how talented he is, but he's also like, even after the thing Doug Infinity said, he's like, he went on the radio station. He was like, that was my boy, and it's more than just, music. We go way back, and they even diss him.
Yeah,
it was like, damn son. The scene where he got accepted on the panel or whatever, some kind of CGI panel in Chicago,
yeah,
and he was complaining how they got his name wrong. Wrong. They just put Kanye.
Yeah,
he was complaining the whole time. He was like, man, was also funny. He had his retainer in the entire first portion of the doc, so it was like, man, I'm not even one of the homies like that. You can't even refer to me as one of the homies. That's like saying, yeah, this is my boy Tyler. Like, Tyler who?
Or Jermaine.
Yeah,
we're in Atlanta.
He's like, who Jermaine? But at the end of the rant, he's like, man, I shouldn't even be complaining because I'm on the panel anyway, and I always wanted to get on this. I'm like, damn, bro. It's just so sweet. In the back of my mind, while I was watching that entire scene with Doug, like when they confronted him in the car and everything, over just the pettiest shit. Like, it's funny because Ye was like, I told the magazine, I told them, I wanted them to put it in. Like, they cut it out, bro. And Doug was like, nah, son. I mean, even though it's one of those things that you have no control over, bro, it's just music, bro. It's the industry. And his bitch ass friend hugging everybody. Yo, you want a hug? You want a hug? Where are you now? Where are you now, Doug Infinity? Probably not watching this podcast, but still.
Now he's gonna write a diss track about us.
All right, bro. I hope
probably
so.
Be the only thing that blows us up.
Give us some clout, Doug. This is the wrong people.
Right.
I thought we were gonna get another one of those moments when he was playing the tracks for Scarface.
Yeah.
He was like, he played. What did he play? Jesus Walks First.
Yeah, and then he played.
Scarface was immediately like next one. And they played Family Business, and he was just kind of bobbing his head and was like, yeah, it was pretty cool. And what he say? It's just funny too because he had his retainer on the countertop there. Scarface, it was like, that's not where it goes. It was like an overall, like, outside looking in, it's kind of like an awkward, weird interaction. Like, they were both on just different wavelengths. And then what felt like the 5 to 10 minutes, Scarface just leaves. And Ye is just so excited. He was like, yeah, he called my shit incredible. He's just so, like, hyped about it. I'm like, damn, bro, it's endearing. Yeah, the scene where he's in his mom's house after getting roasted by Doug Infinity, and they're just going over his his like first raps and stuff like that. Yeah, he had this. I don't know how like long ago it was, like elementary or middle, but like his mom like raps it to him, like in order to remind Ye, and then they eventually start. Ye remembers, and they're rapping it together and everything, and oh my gosh, it was so sweet, man. And they're just laughing and stuff like that, and it was a beautiful moment that Cootie just catch, especially knowing what happened prior with Doug Infinite. But that was probably my favorite scene. Cause Don that just has this energy that just radiates, man. And especially the part where they went to the OG crib. And then he's just like Kanye's putting his arm on the walls and everything. Like, man, everything just seems so much bigger to me. And it's like it's just an inspiring ass doc, bro. Because Kanye will go into so many of these like random ass, not even random. I mean, it pertains to a situation, just like rants about like, you know, like that when this shit come out, this shit right here, nigga, this shit right here. Like he was really talking that shit. He was like, I ain't gonna talk about like shooting people. That's not who I am. I'm not gonna, you know, make no shit for that makes you guys comfortable. Like I'm gonna do me essentially. And it was just like, bro, the funniest part where it was like, he's sitting on the steps with his mom, and she was like, "What you gonna call it?" And I thought it was gonna be like a moment where it was like late application or something like that. Like didn't turn it in on time or something like. All right, I thought it was gonna like say the title, but like not say it, like one of those kind of moments. But like early registration. It's like I don't know, but
one semester dropout.
A few minutes too late. It was just inspiring. If I could sum it up, it's inspiring. And we're not even done with it yet. I think we're going to get into the car crash and shit like that too. But
and then eventually his mother's passing and...
Fuck, man. Because you know they captured that, obviously.
Yeah.
God, I wonder how that's going to be. Because obviously people know how it affected him, but I don't think, you know, behind closed doors kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know? Because, I mean, everybody just has this outside looking in. I think, I don't know if Cootie or Shaik, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but the two guys that directed it, they were saying this documentary isn't to sway your opinion of Ye, but it's to give context of who he is as a person, which, I mean, I don't really see any. Well, I don't know. Do you feel like if someone who isn't a fan of Kanye right now, do you think this would convert somebody potentially?
I think it would do exactly what they intended. That's kind of give context.
Right.
As to like how hard, and I feel like we don't even know yet. Like we only have this first part. I mean, seeing him get rejected over and over again, and like seeing like their reactions to like all these iconic songs that we know today, like Scarface being like "Here Jesus Walks" and just saying "Next." Like I'm like, that's Jesus Walks. That's bigger than anything Scarface ever put out ever.
For sure.
Like, I can't even name a Scarface song to you right now.
No, me neither.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's a secondary character.
I didn't even know he looked like that.
Like, on Def Jam, like, the fight game, like, he's like one of the first characters you get because nobody gives a fuck about him. I don't know if it's true or not, or if he's even in the game.
You didn't say all that, but direct your inquiries to johnferris@gmail.com.
But, like, All Falls Down, and, like, the disrespect.
He's playing like the hits, not the B-sides to these people.
No.
How do you listen to All Falls Down and talk about your BlackBerry?
Right.
How dumb does that person? Because you know she's watching it.
Yeah.
You know,
it has her name on it.
I know, bro.
It's just like Kerry Washington, executive producer.
Oh my goodness. Bro, she's like 56 years old, just watching that on her couch, like, what the fuck was I thinking? It's like I could have gotten a bag.
If anything, like, I think there are like personality traits in them that you can see now that have just become so amplified and out of control today that they have kind of lost some of, like, I don't know, it's kind of gotten volatile.
No, for sure.
You know, like the confidence and the belief that he has in himself is kind of, I don't know. And it also depends on what you think out of control is.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess everybody does have their standards.
Like, he's definitely a little manic. But like when he was like going in on Kim and stuff, like talking about like what was it, North is on TikTok or something like that, and like he puts the pictures of her with, like, these filters on and stuff like that. Like, as a father, I kind of see where he's coming from. Like, not wanting his girl out there. I don't think putting it on Instagram for the entire world to see is...
I was about to say, like, regardless of what Kim's doing, you don't put that out there, like, to the public. It's not one of those things that you should do. But, or you shouldn't handle it that way.
No.
I think I agree with him in terms of, like, his daughter wearing makeup and, like, you know, being on TikTok at that early of an age. But, like, that's not the way you handle it in any kind of situation. But... yeah, I do see what you mean. It's definitely his. I do want to see the turning point, but because obviously, considering how much footage they have, we're gonna see, and I'm assuming it's sometime after Donda passes, which I don't, because like I said, sad Kanye is not the move. That hurt me seeing him, like. Obviously, right before the scene where he's chilling with his mom, but when he's just at the door and it's just with his head down in his goddamn bucket hat, it's like it hurts. It hurts. I get like just secondhand embarrassment just watching that the Rockefeller scene and shit like that. I guess final thoughts on this.
10 out of 10 first episode. Can't wait for the next.
It's a fantastic doc if anyone hasn't seen it yet somehow.
I think even if you're not a fan of hip hop, I feel like just knowing the character that Kanye West is, it lets up a lot of context that kind of gets you into the head of him a little bit more to kind of see where he's coming from and why he is the way that he is. You know, not really justifying it one way or the other. It's just is what it is. So I think you should check it out. What if Kanye dropped music right now and committed himself to dance?
To dance?
Yeah.
What do you mean? If he just started a dancing career? Just stopped rapping. He's just dancing now.
Yeah.
It's the thing. The thing is,
he can produce the scores, but no rapping.
He's great at dancing, though. That's the only thing.
Is he really?
Have you seen the new Pusha T video?
No.
Oh, bro.
Is he hitting it?
Bro, he's like... Kanye always dances like he's having, like, the slowest stroke. Like, he's having a stroke, but he's like, I'm going to die at my pace. You know what I mean? It's like... He's doing his thing. He does the.
Is it for the Diet Coke video?
Yes. Did you see it?
I didn't see I've heard the song. The song's fire.
The song's fantastic, but like, watch the video though. It's just Ye dancing, and Pusha T on the couch talking about what else.
Cocaine.
Yeah, it was cocaine. He's so good at it though. We'll give it a pass. It destroys the community, but we'll give it a pass. My name's Xavier.
I'm John.
And this has been another episode of Wiggle Weekly.
Deuces, y'all.
Thank you guys for watching. My name is Cootie. I sound like Morgan Freeman.